All right, what's next? What's next on the 40-40s before 40? Let's see how actually. Does everybody know Eviscerated Evan? If you don't know Eviscerated Evan, well, I feel sorry for you. .40 ounce Pabst Blue Ribbon, kind of a it's like a Portland, Oregon staple, Pabst Blue Ribbon. Back when I was a bike messenger, we used to do alley cat races, and at one point in time, Pabst Blue Ribbon actually kicked some money in for the races. It was kind of fun. I didn't think the races were too fun. I think that the second, if you have competitions, if the second you have to make it difficult to cheat, I don't want to compete anymore. Like if you have to ride to a certain point, and then turns out somebody didn't do it, and just claims that they did. Like they're cheating. Like the second someone gets caught cheating, I'm like, why are we doing it? Like I guess some people are just winning is more important than like honor. And then that somebody could like cheat for something ridiculous, and then in a small community, and then just think, well, I just got caught cheating that one time. Like to them, it doesn't really like to me, like, I mean, one of the reasons I tell the truth, one of the reasons I don't cheat, is I guess reputation, and I think ease as well. I don't want to have to prove things a whole lot. If for the most part, if I say I rode to the top of a hill and wrote down the number from the base of the statue or something like that, I did it. So, yeah, I think it's important. I think it's important to have integrity. A while ago, I did a video. I didn't post it, but I did a video about my personal economy. And a long time ago, I decided that a life of poverty is a simple life, and I want to live a simple life. And I think that a life of overabundance would destroy a simple life. Kind of like this, more of a desire of like the whole Walden Pond desire to be a person that would get great joy out of a sharp axe and a good pair of boots. But then I kind of worried about my conviction, because I'm like, well, maybe that's just circumstances. I'm uneducated. I'm untrained. I don't have any kind of. I don't really have any kind of marketable skills. So maybe I'm just saying, what I'm saying. I choose my reality rather than I just kind of experience my reality and then say, well, I claim that. But then I didn't quite think of it. But there was a time in the not too distant past where I had the opportunity to make a whole lot of money. And when it was offered to me, I laughed and shook my head. And so I passed up on it. And the person who offered it to me said, "I didn't think you'd go for it." And so, a couple days ago, or this just happened a while ago, this happened a couple months ago. And then a couple of days ago, suddenly I had this kind of like sense of like, hold on a second, did you even seriously think about this offer? Or did I answer based on a decision I made 20 years ago? And so I'm like, okay, well, let's say I was asked that question right now, and I've been thinking about it for 2 days, like really thinking it over. I mean, because I could potentially recreate that situation. It's actually likely. It's likely that that situation will come up again, and I'd have an opportunity to double my income. And my income's nice. I like my income. So doubling it sounds great. But I thought it over. I've been thinking over a couple of days, and I think that it's real. I think that the decision I made to live a life of kind of simple poverty is an actual lifestyle choice that I don't want to give up. Pabst has a kind of like a tang to it. Pabst kind of tastes like its cap. I mean, I don't dislike it, but I can't drink a whole lot of it. Well, anyway, I think that I think my choice is made, and it kind of made me think about other choices you make in life, like you decide like not to have kids or to have kids, or to buy a house, or this, that, the other thing, or dedicate your career to something. Like I know a guy that dedicated his life to investments, and something went wrong. I think, do you lose your license or something like that? Something happened where he couldn't do his job anymore ever. Get your license revoked. I didn't ask a lot of questions, but his all his work experience and a lot of his education was along that lines, and it occurred to me that, like, sometimes the decisions you make, like, sometimes if you want to go regret them, it might be too late. Oh, I know, actually, one of the things I remembered, I saw my big long camp trip I just finished. Someone said, "You love the woods so much. Why don't you try to find a job where you can stay in the woods?" And when I was a kid, actually, that occurred to me. I thought that would be a good idea. And an adult told me, "Oh well, everybody's going to want that job, so the chances are you're not going to be able to get it." Like you should find something less specific and more general. And I look back on that advice, and I think that was just the most bullshit advice I could possibly imagine. Because I think what happened was, and the other thing was the low income of people that say I'm like a park ranger or something like that, or working for the federal government on federal lands. Might not be great money, but man, can you imagine like waking up in Yosemite every day, or Yellowstone, or any of those fantastic national parks? I would work for minimum wage part time for half a year and camp the rest of it for that opportunity. So I wonder, like at 43, can I enter the Park Service system? But so I think it's too late, and I wish that I hadn't have been dissuaded from that when I was a young man, because I think I could have dedicated my life to national parks. I really do. Yeah, it's long enough. 40 ounce. 40 40s before I'm 40. Yeah, I'm cheating because I'm 43. I need to hurry up.